What's going on, everybody? Prophecy Wiz back at it again with yet another video. If you like this video and content like this, please be sure to like and subscribe, as well as check out my Twitch link below where I stream tournaments, wagers, and rank play 7 days a week. Today's video is going to be an awesome one. I'm going to be sharing with you 3 secret settings that you absolutely need in Modern Warfare 3, and make sure that you stick around for the third one because it's absolutely the most important, and I have never seen not a single YouTuber talk about this before, so like it if you if you found this valuable. So thank you guys everybody for tuning in, and let's get right into the video here. So the first one is maybe obvious to some people, but I want to make sure that everybody knows how important it is. So if you go up to the settings and you go to the network settings, you absolutely need to make sure that you are using a wired connection. You need to be using a LAN cable and Ethernet cable directly to the PlayStation or the PC, whatever you're playing on. It's one of the most important things, so make sure you're using a wired connection if you want to have the best gameplay. It's you might be getting 1,000 connection, you'll get 5,000 with wired, so it's astronomically different. You'll never see any pros that are playing with Wi-Fi connection for a reason, so make sure you're using a LAN cable. The second thing is right inside of Call of Duty. This is something I have seen a few people talk about. However, I think it's important, and I haven't seen anybody specifically touch on the topic that I'm going to with it. So the 120 hertz refresh rate, this is very important. You have to make sure that this is turned on. The reason that I'm bringing this one up is I see people most of the time just fly through it in their video, but some people who are playing on console may not know that this setting won't just be preset to off if you don't have the right HDMI cord or monitor. Both of them need to be consistent and work with supporting 120 hertz, or you're not going to get 120 hertz, and this setting is just not going to appear for you. So there's no reason to ever have it turned off. But if you don't have the right capability set up, this is just going to not pop up for you, and it may not prompt you to assure that you have this set up, and it's astronomically important. I mean, if you're not using this, you're playing at 60 hertz, it's nearly unwinnable. So this is absolutely the most important in-game setting that there is, and yeah, make sure you guys have this turned on, and make sure, if not, you guys check out your HDMI cord and the monitor to make sure that they are supporting of it, because I had to try 3 HDMI cords before I got the setting to work. So everybody make sure you have that set up, and next we are going to move on to the most important setting. Thank you guys for staying tuned in. This is the secret setting. This is the sauce. I know some people may know about this, but I've never heard a YouTuber talk about this. This is so important. So if you go to the settings here and you go to your controller setting, go to the accessory settings rather, you'll see your controller. You'll see the controller settings. So down here, your communication method, regardless of if your controller is plugged in, is going to be set to use Bluetooth. So through the entirety of Modern Warfare 2, as much as I hate to even admit this, my controller was plugged in because I was always told you gotta play with a hardware controller. It gives you significantly less input lag. It's so important. And so I always had my controller plugged in. I just recently found out, maybe 2 months ago, that you need to go into the settings, and for the communication method, you need to change it over to use USB cable, or you're going to have your controller plugged in and think you're using a wired connection, but you're going to be getting Bluetooth connection with the controller plugged in. That's crazy. I have no idea why they'd set it up that way, but you need to make sure that you change this setting over. So yes, change that over, and when you feel the difference, please drop a comment, because it is life-changing. It feels like playing on a monitor versus a TV. So if you guys didn't know that, drop a comment below. And thank you guys all so much for tuning in and all the support. You guys are the best. And we'll see you.